Island Master. So, that thing is an air elemental. Of all the elemental types, it is by far the worst, because there is exactly one way to deal damage to that creature. And that is Dispel Magic. So, we were physically unable to fight that creature until I learned the spell Dispel Magic. So that area is basically off-limits. Okay. Successfully completing that area is off-limits because it will also unlock the air elemental to show up later, which we physically can't kill. So if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to quickly go do the inventory management all over again. Don't need the reed armor. We don't need the... Well... I'll have to consider the reed armor for a little bit, because it could be better. Yes, no, it's... Air elementals are awful. It did. It whooped me. It whooped me hard, whooshed over my head, and... forced me to wander elsewhere. In short, it did its job. I don't like the fact that it succeeded. God, that was horrible. So, can't do that puzzle yet, unless I want to look up how the spell Dispel Magic, because I'm fairly certain I can't cast it yet. Because it's not going to tell me, it's just going to say fizzle. And the sad thing is I don't think we actually learned Dispel Magic until much later. You know what? No. It's so important that I'm going to look it up right now, because I need Dispel Magic. I was going to go for Concentrate. Okay, so... I need to level up Twilight Alchemist twice. Once, so he can cast Fire Shield, so we don't die out. And once more, so he can get one level of Water Magic, because that will give him access to Dispel Magic, which is really important for later. Until those conditions are satisfied, I can't continue with this area because I can't kill the air elementals, and if I get stuck, I get stuck. However, that doesn't mean I can't go as far as I can in the House of Pain, because I can get the Spirit Mirror Pendant, which the Spirit Mirror Pendant is amazing for Night Dad, who needs it to level up. Copy of Black Moss, left eye, mark it down. Potion of Resurrection, that's actually pretty good to get. Or pretty nice find, I should say, because we're gonna need it. And finally the Spirit Mirror Pendant, so Night Dad can level up just that little bit faster. save again. Because progress is getting a lot slower now. But we're making some. So, Dispel Magic is necessary as well, because if we don't want to let the suicide bombers that are the fire elementals kill us, we also need Dispel Magic to kill them, which I just remembered. Which is also why I hated them, because there was no way to kill them, only ways to stave them off. And again, we can't actually solve this next section yet, so I guess we want to go to the cemetery? That can't be the right move. I mean, the cemetery is not really filled with things that are too dangerous. Like, elementals are not found in the cemetery, and the creatures that show up there aren't that bad. So, I mean, I guess we can just run to the cemetery and just go from there. Yeah, sure, why not? We could try to use this to level up a little bit. Oh yeah, the lightning flying creatures are now normal enemies. I'm just missing horribly at this point. My shots go wide. There we go, much better. Alright. So, the lightning creatures are actually the least of my Oh, Alright, fine. Fine. You know what? Fine. We're dipping into our food reserves. You need to level up now. I didn't want to have to do this quickly, but I need the ability to kill those creatures, because we also don't have the weapon to kill them either. Because it makes this so much worse. Don't want to dump all this food on him, but I don't have a choice. Well, I do, because if I can kill all those air elementals, then I can get the food that's in the, water, or the section below. So, let's go get Dispel Magic, because we need it. Alright, wizard. Do us proud, boy. Do us proud. We're spending a lot of unnecessary food on you. Basically reset everything. Alright, level up one level of water magic, and so from this I should be able to cast Dispel Magic. Well, hold on. I'm going to save. Just in case I made a mistake and didn't actually pay attention to what was going on. Alright. Dispel Magic again. Oh, okay. That's what it was. It was a very, very weird setup. Alright, so the new spell Dispel Magic does a great many things. Most notably, it's one of the only ways we can kill elementals. And while I wanted to get... However, just because it's one of the only ways to kill elementals, does not mean it's a good way to kill elementals. So I'm going to run, because I don't want to get surrounded, especially by one of those things that I simply cannot kill as of right now. It sounds like there's another one right behind me. Let me drop dead. Come on! Go down already! There we go. And yes, there is another one. Well, at least I have a reason to make use of the sheer amount of energy potions and ether weeds I've got. Another crystal flower. Well, as of right now, we're going to stock up our wizard on energy potions, because we have another elemental to kill. But at least with this, we can actually start making it through this section without too much of a hassle. Alright. Drink a potion. Hello, friend. Hello. Well, you're not exactly a friend. Ooh, that was a good hit. It's also annoying how fast they are. No, unfortunately, Dispel Magic is the only way to hurt them. Dispel Magic and the item that lets you cast Dispel Magic, which we don't have that item yet. Even blatantly magical gear will not work in this scenario. Which sucks. But then again, we're in the all-farmers run, so everything just kind of sucks in general. Get back here. There we go. Hey, at least they weren't fire elementals, which you physically can't outrun. Alright, well, now you're wondering, why am I jumping under the water? Well, there's a lot of stuff to pick up down here. BrainBoy, you can't fight underwater. That's not true. I can actually fight now. I can breathe underwater and I can fight. Okay, not necessarily breathe, but we have something that can deal damage. Come on, turtle. Get over here. But yes, we can now effectively hunt this place for fish as well, which is necessary for our farmers, meaning we have access to the rivers. And infinite access to the rivers means basically infinite food, in addition to our already infinite food supply. Does it have a special attack? I don't actually remember. Yes, it does. Okay, you're not dead just yet, but we need one strike. Hello, Son Nif. Welcome to us dying horrifically in Grimrock. To the mostly farmer and one alchemist playthrough. We are currently having to alter our run as often as possible because we keep encountering things that should not be. Now, if only we could get some sunshine down here. Anyway. With this trident, we can start clearing things out down below. There is another trident available somewhere in the game for usage underwater, but I cannot for the life of me remember where it is. All thanks to Desaroon. Yeah, the mouse cursor is borked. Unfortunately, for some reason, the capture software just does not like my mouse cursor. Hang on. Actually, out of curiosity, can I get rid of the cursor? Okay, now it looks like it's fixed. That's weird. Maybe I shouldn't Alt-Tab out of the game. Well, it looks like it's fixed on my screen. I'm checking to see if it's fixed on your guys' screen. Yes, it is. Alright. Do I want to solve the meteor puzzle? Well, no, because I can't finish the meteor puzzle yet because I don't have access to the mines. So many good things that are just locked behind item after item, after barrier. I have to keep circumventing or cheating my way past them. I mean, I might as well continue exploring underwater. I can sit here and just eat the turtle. Come on, turtle. Come on. And that was a healthy amount of turtle meat. I think there's like 2 other areas I can visit. I can go back to Turtle Beach, which is only accessible as an offshoot of the beginning dungeon. And I need to go back to Twigroot Forest for other reasons as well, because I think I have access to one of the secrets. There's a lot of things I can do. Oh, and the light spell went away. Let me fix that. The thing on the ground back there was broadhead arrows. The broadhead arrows are completely useless to this playthrough, sadly. I don't have anyone who's an archer. I have a blowpipe gunner and a firearms person, but I don't actually have someone who can make use of a bow. At least, not a bow that is better than the equipment I currently have. The Reach Bog doesn't have any enemies in its water, so I should actually go down there just to pick up the fish. I think back here that's worth my time. Yes, there's a potion. How did I miss that? Well, it's an energy potion, so it just goes to the wizard, because when doesn't it go to the wizard? Right, I should also take a look, because I think there's... So, right here, this section on the map actually refers to this rock up here, which this one is a mimic, if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, so the bridge is right there, behind me is the stone, so let's dig. Allows us to unlock it. It is not a mimic, but it gets me the reed sabatons, some cheese, and a shuriken if I really feel like it's necessary. All hail the Cheese Meister. +1 vitality on Night Dad. Now, I don't know what the benefits of having the entire reed set on at the same time is. I'm actually kind of curious. So, is there like an overall set bonus? They're equipped? Because I know there's one for health. Do you not... I'm curious, does he just not lose energy underwater? Oh, hey! What if I missed this down here as well? Let's see. No, he still loses it. Maybe the reed set doesn't have a set bonus. And there's a gold key that I completely missed this entire time. Excellent. Well, we'll take the gold key, we'll ditch all this stuff. We're gonna put the reed set back where it belongs. Well, actually, wait. Now, why would I take the leather boots? The reed sabatons are better. And I guess we'll go dump all this equipment off. So we have access to this gold key. What was the thing I could unlock? There was... I can get the entire rogue set, which there's an achievement for it, so I feel like I should get it. And this gold key thing right here is useless. It gets me the Nettle Branch wand, which that wand is not worth the time. I already have a better staff. We'll just leave this down here. Maybe we'll find a use for you later. No, I want to go to the cemetery, because I can get access to the Life Drinker sword. Well, I've never had the full rogue set, and we can actually complete that task and see what its reward is. Oh, we don't need this map anymore. Was it? We don't need this chest anymore. The 4 fallen spirits. Let me take a look at the bog first real quick, because... Oh, you little... Alright, alright. Hey, flies. Flies, come here. Flies. Look, I don't like you, you don't like me. Come on. Boom. Son of a... Nobody likes the flies. The 4 fallen spirits of this place. I think those are fallen statues they're referring to, but I'm not sure. Well, at the very least, we should be able to fight off the frogs easily. So, I'm going to go attempt to murder this toad. And we could also stock up on food while we're here. Toad tongue, I heard, is all the rage. Alright, there should be another frog around here somewhere. So you're the right eye, you saw where the meteor fell. We already know that one, we have them marked on our map, so we can go deal with that secret as soon as we're nearby it. There you are. For those wondering why I always charge frogs whenever they leap, the frogs love to place themselves directly behind you, so even though those frogs can bounce extremely high, they can't get a free hit on you if you just go straight towards them. Why I hate the frogs is that they steal equipment. They give it back when they die, but no one likes having their equipment stolen in the first place. Oh, he didn't even have the audacity. Wow. The audacity of some people, not even dropping a tongue. Something that actually makes you useful to fight. Yeah. Alright, so we're looking for 4 fallen heads. I have an idea of where that clue is referring to. There should be some right over or across the way. So we'll take this teleporter, go to this area. There's one here. There's a head right here. There's a head here. There's one here. Yes, so in this exact spot should be the treasure chest. You are a mimic through and through. Don't even try to lie to me. You are not a mimic. Crystal shard, buckler, and a horned fruit. So you can gain a dexterity. Yep, toad tongue sticks down your throat. Absolutely revolting and disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, another crystal shard of recharging, so when we actually start using our chargeable equipment, we can, well, not have to worry. I know going down there will get me some fish. Anything else I want to do here while I'm in the bog? Well, I can ditch this because this is now useless. I can ditch this note because it's useless as well. However, at the same time, I'm not going to ditch these notes because I can use them as paperweights to hold down chests, or to hold down pressure plates for me. Backtracking, my absolute favorite thing to do. Anything worth my time here? No. Let's just return to cleaner waters, greener pastures, and just explore this area some more. There's no tortoise here? That's sad. I'm getting sidetracked by grabbing loot. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Right, there is something I can do here. There was this one secret, if anyone remembers from my first stream of this, that we had left behind. To the new people, you don't know this, but there's a little teleporter we have access to back here, which takes me to a secret, which I never... No, I opened up this chest. That's fine. But this button here opens up this area back here, and I don't have the horn, so I can't even do this just yet. Excuse me. I went all this way for absolutely nothing. Let me go and retrieve the Horn of Summoning so I can attempt this boss fight that we had failed the first time around simply because attempting it, we just ended up nearly killing ourselves in the process. Or by attempting it, we just ended up dying because we can only deal one measly point of damage to them whenever we had engaged any of the components of the boss fight, which, I'm being very vague, but it's basically a bunch of rock elementals who have such high damage resistance that we just couldn't kill them. At our level, I think, what, 2? So, in one of these areas, I left the Horn of Summoning, which is needed for the fight. And I think these guys also drop a golden key. I don't think it's a power gem that they would give me. Unless by killing them they give me the power gem, which makes sense. I mean, we've seen it happen before. And there's another battle that I fondly am not looking forward to. Just because I remember how utterly annoying it was to deal with, which is another reason why I need Fire Shield. Yep, time to fight Rocky. That's fine. As I said before, I'll speak with my GM consultant on Friday, or next Friday, and I'll be able to let you know, like, if anything should be fixed or otherwise, and what I should tell you about the setting and what I shouldn't. I want to speak with both of them, but it's so hard to get them in the same time at the same area at the same time. Alright. Go. Go.